is where you wanna be, cause you know we gon' talk about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all, how's it going? I am back in Texas, y'all. I am back in Texas, and I said before I go to sleep, let me come live right quick. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing this morning, this Monday morning? You know, your girl been doing a whole lot of research, so I had to come on here and tell y'all what I found out. Y'all tell me how y'all doing first. I see good morning, good morning. I don't see nobody saying I'm doing good, I'm doing wonderful, I'm doing fine. I don't see anybody. Okay, we are amazing. Okay, Kim, that's what I want to hear. We are amazing. That's right. Okay. Well, anyway, big, huge shout out to my members, those that get up in green. Thank y'all for being sponsors of my channel. And thank everybody else for being here. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. This is not going to be a long live. Good morning, Misha, and thanks for the overnight coffee. Yes, I enjoyed it when I got up this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So listen, you guys. The name of this live is Korra Has What It Takes to Knock Justin Dean Out of the Ring. I have a question for y'all. See if y'all been doing y'all homework. Let me see if y'all been doing y'all homework like I've been doing my homework. What's the one thing that we haven't really focused on much that can seal the deal for this case? Seal the deal and Korra can walk in court and get everything that she asked for. Do anybody know? Let me know. It's one thing that we have not, we've talked about it, but we haven't really talked about the ramifications from it. But it could literally seal the deal for Korra. Okay, Char, you say the kids, but what about the kids? Thank you, Trust No One But God, for the 9-month membership. Good morning, baby. Nope. 2013 Suzette. Nope, that ain't it. Nope, Crystal's not it. Nope, the Plain Nanny's not it. Nope. Neely. Nope. We've all looked over it, even myself. I looked over it. Somebody said they attacked in the UK. Nope, that's not it. Now, I'm not saying that any of the things that y'all saying is not important. That's not what I'm saying at all. But it's one thing that the courts do not take lightly at all. Nope, no one said it yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. Oh my God, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Let me know when y'all ready. And I'm gonna tell y'all what that one thing that knocking out the park, baby. And it may seem small, but it's not small. It's actually huge in America in the court of the law. It actually says it. Matter of fact, let me get it right quick. I'm gonna see if I can bring it up. Hold on. Hold on. Is one thing. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what it is. Yep, parent alienation. Who said that? It was, I don't even know how to say your name, but yes, parent alienation. And let me tell you, what consists of parent alienation is what? Down talking another parent in front of a child is parent alienation. The fact that this man was caught on tape calling her the C word, the B word, the H word, the W word, the S word, and then said, I will call you that until these kids turn 18 years old. That will lose you custody of your children. If you don't believe me, look it up. It is called parent alienation. That is considered parent alienation. That's one of the things that fall up under parental alienation, parent alienation. You down talking a parent in front of a child is a big no-no in the courts. And not only did he do it, he was caught doing it on tape. And then furthermore, he doubled down on it when she said, you can't call me that. You can't call me that in front of our daughter. You can't talk to me like that in front of our kids. And he says, I will call you, and he repeated it again. I will call you the C, the B, the W, the H, the S word until these kids turn 18 years old, because that is what you are. And the fact that Junie was right there when he did it, he can lose custody over that one thing. I know it don't seem that big, but I'm telling you, I looked it up and it is true. You guys can look it up yourself if you want to. Look up down talking to parent in front of another. Down talking to parent in front of the children. Could that affect custody? And here in America, everywhere you say that, it will say yes. That can affect custody. It's called parent alienation. And here's another thing. You know how he called her a monster online? He said she's a monster. Well, guess what? Junie called her a monster the other day. I have someone send me the video now. They're looking it up. Junie called Korra a monster the other day. Guess where Junie got that from? Her daddy. Her daddy, because she heard her daddy calling her mom a monster. Those pieces of evidence right there, whatever Korra can go in right now and actually says, I want full legal, full soul, and he only get visitation, and she can even say supervised visitations for right now. It may not last forever, but she could say supervised visitation for right now, and she'll get it. But she has to claim that well lawyer, and she has to take those evidence in the court. But that is parent alienation. The fact that he down talked her in front of the children, it is a big, huge mistake here in America. It may sound small, and it may even sound smaller than all the other stuff that she has, against him. But that alone will get her full custody because it's proven. She says, don't you think that was already brought up in the previous custody case? They never had a custody case. She agreed to 50-50. They never had a custody case. They didn't go to court and fight for custody. She agreed in mediation to 50-50. It never even hit the courts except for just signed and sealed. They didn't fight for custody. I looked through all the documents. There was no custody battle. He didn't ask for custody and she didn't ask for custody. They agreed to 50-50. 50-50. They never went before a judge for custody. This will be the first time that they're going before the judge to see who gets the custody. She agreed to 50-50 in mediation, and whatever the mediation representative go into court and tell them, that's what the judge that's what he's going to sign off on. So they never had a custody case. This is the first custody case. I know you guys probably thought that they had a custody case, but they didn't. She said, he's the one who's been filing ex partes. Yes, he's been filing ex partes, but even in the ex partes, the judge has overlooked all of that, all over that. I want custody, I want sole custody. He never awarded that at all. But she agreed to 50-50. And because she agreed to 50-50, all these evidence, him calling her all these, nasty words or whatever, she said he's also psychologically damaging the girls by doing so. Yes. And that's what exactly, Rachel, you're right. That's exactly how the courts will look at it. He's psychologically damaging the girls. You can't call like she can't do it to him in front of the kids, and he can't do it to her in front of the kids. But if you down talk the parents, call them all type of derogatory names and stuff like that in front of the children, that is considered parent alienation. As one of the things that's considered parent alienation. Yep, you are basically brainwashing the child. And the fact, I don't know if you guys heard, I don't know if you heard, she said it's parental alienation. Oh, it's not parent alienation? Hold on, let me look. Let me see what I saw. Hold on. Is it parental? Hold on, let me see. Let's look it up. Oh, it is parental alienation. Yeah, it's parental. Thank you for that. Yep, it's parental alienation. It says parental alienation is a strategy whereby one parent intentionally displays to the child unjustified negativity aimed at the other parent. The purpose of this strategy is to damage the child's relationship with the other parent and to turn the child's emotions against that parent. And down talking a parent in front of another child, in front of a child, is a part of parental alienation. Calling her a monster, calling her the H word, the W, how do you spell it? How do y'all want to spell it this morning? The F word, the B word, those names that he called her in front of Junie could actually seal the coffin. Literally. Parian alienation, and the courts do not favor it at all. They do not like that. So that would be one thing that she could actually, if she takes that recording of him that her and her friend recorded, this is even before the divorce. If she takes that into court, actually she could just tell her lawyer, and her lawyer can, write it up however she wants to, and that could be evidence. And once the judge hear that, it's not a good look for Justin. Seriously. Now, hopefully, she hasn't done anything like that to him. I don't think she has, but I don't know. You know, she doesn't seem like the type of person that will, but who knows? She said, do you think he will lawyer up? I think when he find out that she could actually, you know what? Do I think that he'll lawyer up? Yes. Let me tell you why. Justin knows that Korra has more evidence on him that could bury him. Like he even said in that recording, she has proof. She has text messages. She's seen them and stuff like that. So she has proof that I've been messing with these girls, blah, 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 blah. So he knows Korra has things that she's never even brought out to the court. You know, she has receipts that she's never even brought out to the public. So Justin knows that. But that one thing on that recording that he called her all those names, and she said, you can't do that in front of our girls, in front of the children. And he says, I'll call you blink, blink, blinkety, blink, blink, blink in front of the girls until they are 18 years old. That alone will get him to lose custody, especially if she says it's been ongoing, because she did say that he picked up June. In her book, she says he picked up June one day and said, your mother is a W. So if she tells her lawyer that and then shows proof where he actually called her those names, yes, because if she thinks that he's not doing that now, she's wrong. Because he is. If he did it in front of her, right? If he did it in front of her and he did it and said that I'll do it in front of the girls until 18 years old, you best believe when he has the girls by himself, that's exactly what he's doing. He's calling the mother names. He's talking about the mother in front of the girls. I don't care how much he says he's not doing it. We saw it on tape. We heard it on tape. He actually admitted that he would do it until the girls are 18 years old. I don't care how mad you was. I don't care why you did it. The judge doesn't care why you did it. He can go in there and say, oh, I did it because she said she regret the kids. Well, he actually said he did it for like 5 or 6 different reasons. But it doesn't matter why he did it. It doesn't matter what Korra did. Him saying that in front of the girls and saying that he would do it until they turn 18 years old is he shot himself in the foot. Seriously. Like it doesn't, the judge is not going to say, you did it because you thought she cheated on you. Oh, you did it because she said she regret having June with you. Oh, you did it because, she did this, that, and the third. It doesn't matter. There's no excuse for it. The judge in America is not going to take lightly to that. So do I think that he'll get an attorney? I think he probably will if he can get someone, or maybe if he had a few dollars raised now. But not I hope, let me take that back. But I think that if he do get a lawyer, he may pay a retainer fee, but he ain't gonna pay the rest. He's not gonna pay the rest. Now the restraining order is supposed to be today, right? I do think that it will be a continuance, because if she has, if she has a good lawyer, her lawyer gonna say we're not ready yet. You know what I mean? We're not ready yet. And the lawyer's gonna say we have a court case to address all of this nonsense on a further date. But I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's gonna happen. But bad talking a parent in front of another, she said, Amor, did you do your disclaimer and intro video? I didn't, girl. I didn't. But let me go on and pop that disclaimer up. I didn't do the intro video, but I should have. I should have did the one where he's actually calling her those names. Because I'm telling you, if she can get that, I know she has it. She's the one that recorded it, right? Who posted it online? Did she post it or did someone else post it? It's emotional maltreatment. Oh my God. Yep, I looked it up and I was like, oh my God. So this could actually, it says, will it affect custody? Yes, it will affect custody. So Justin actually he should really be feeling away right about now. Hey, Susie, he should be feeling away right about now because that she can go in there with the parent alienation and the fact that he just called her, Junie just called her a monster the other day. And y'all know he's come out here on social media. I have them on that. Hold on. Did y'all hear Junie call her a monster? And have y'all heard him come out here and call her a monster more than once? And the kids were actually there at the house with him. He said they were asleep, but if Junie is calling her a monster, Candy, do you have that video? Did you send it to me where Junie called her a monster? Also, you heard it, Aurora. So Junie called her a monster, and he has came out and called her a monster more than once. She said, yes, she did call her a monster. See, she called her mama a monster. Now, a couple of weeks ago, she asked her mom, are you a monster? You remember? She asked the mother, are you a monster? Now, she then came straight out and said, you are a monster. And she says, Junie, don't say that. Don't say that. But that comes from Japan. Japan. Did the police catch the person in the UK already? Just want to know. Not sure. I'm not sure about that at all. She said Baby J has called her that twice now live. Oh, she's called her that twice. See, all she got to do is go grab that video where he actually called her a monster, an evil. I don't know if he called her a devil, but I know he called her a monster. He called her evil. He called her a whole bunch of nasty words while Junie and Athena was supposed to be asleep or with the nanny or whatever, right? And all she got to do is go snatch that and then go back and get the video where her daughters called her a monster. And that too, on top of calling her the C word, the B word, the H word, the W word, and the S word. Yep. She said, there's no way Junie knows what monster means. How old is Junie? 4? She know what a monster is. But she may not know in the sense of a bad person, but she know like a monster, maybe like she said Junie called her serial things because of Dr. Seuss. So those right there can actually be used against Justin, no lie. He can actually lose custody of the kids for that alone. Because it's emotionally and psychologically abusing the children, affecting the children. I don't want to call it abuse, but it could be a form of abuse, but it's emotionally and psychologically affecting the children. Because if they're listening to one parent call the other parent a name and then they go back and call, and you know what? You remember that day he came online and said, say it again. Say it again. Or say it, repeat it. No, he said, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. And June in the background yelling at Korra saying, repeat it, repeat it. Remember that? She has so much proof out here that the things that went on in that home, the cussing, the yelling, the name calling, all that stuff was done in front of June. But the fact that she has it on recording, the fact that she has it on recording could actually get him in a lot of trouble. And he knows this. He knows this. But I don't think Korra knows it. But he knows it. He knows that this actually could get him in a lot of trouble. If she used those receipts in court, she will get full custody legally. And if she wanted full custody physically, she would get it and he would get weekends simply from that one video of calling her all those names and saying, I will call you this until the kids turn 18 years old. Yes, indeedy. That'll do it. That will do it. It said the child's language parrots the language of the alienating parent. When investigating, let me let y'all see what I'm seeing. Let me pull it up right quick. This is actually huge. And it's so funny because he tried to use parent alienation, saying that something about Nancy was doing parent alienation. He didn't know what he was talking about, though. He used it in the wrong context. But this right here, when investigating whether parent alienation is present, a custody evaluator looks for a variety of descriptors concerning the target parent and the alienating parent. 10 such descriptors are: the child expresses a resentless hatred toward the targeted parent. The child's language parrots the language of the alienating parent. The child vehemently rejects visiting the targeted parent. You remember how many times he said, "Oh, June don't want to go. June doesn't want to come over. June don't want to come over here." June, he said it so many times. Oh, I had to fight for June to get out of the car because June didn't want to go. I wonder why. I wonder why. She didn't have a problem with her parent. She didn't have a problem with her mom before all of this, right? Many of the child beliefs are enmeshed with the alienating parent. Many of the child beliefs are delusional and frequently irrational. The child's responses are not from direct experiences, but from what has been told to him or her by the other. The child has no oblivience in his or her feelings. They are all hatred with no ability to see the good. The child has no capacity to feel guilt about his or her behavior toward the targeted parent. The child and the alienating parent are in locked steps to degenerate the targeted parent. The child can appear like a normal, healthy child, but when asked about the targeted parent, it triggers his or her hatred. So what had happened, they would have to evaluate Judy by herself. But I'm telling you, if you evaluate not Korra and not the parents at all, but if she accuses him of this and they have a psychiatrist involved, counselor, whatever you want to call it, and they ask June, where'd you get this from? Like, where did you hear the word monster from? Why are you calling Korra a monster? Where did you hear that from? And if she say her daddy, boom, she's in trouble. Do your dad call your mother name around you at any time? If your dad called you anything around, have your dad called your mother anything around you? I'm telling you to go both ways. They'll ask Junie, has the mom talked about the dad, and they ask the dad, has the dad talk, ask Junie, has the dad talked about the mom, has the mom talked about the dad? But they'll get down to the bottom of it to really, really find out what's going on. But he said out his own mouth, oh, here go to California law. It says a child who is suffering serious emotional damage or is a substantial risk of suffering serious emotional damage evidenced by severe anxiety, depression, withdrawal, or outwards or on toward aggressive behavior towards self or others as a result of the conduct of the parent or the guardian. That's in California. But I mean, it's different things that identifies parent alienation. But one of the talking down about the other parent to the child is a part of parent alienation. So she could definitely use that, and they would counsel the baby, question the baby to be more than one question, and they know how to get it out of the child. They know how to get it out of the child. I don't know if she's ever had any disruptions in school, educational problem. I don't know if she's been hitting anybody in school or anything like that. But I'm telling you, that type of stuff is signs that one parent is definitely dogging out the other parent. She says when Jay drew the family photo with only her, Court, and Athena in it. Hmm. I don't remember that one. Oh, I see what you're saying, Jennifer. You're right, Sheba, but that's why I said, okay, you're right. He could tell her, oh, if somebody asks you this, don't say this, that, and the other. But they have ways around that. The professional has ways around. And another thing I found out from my research, because I was like, can a judge identify a narcissist? They said yes, family court judges are trained to identify a narcissist. Okay. So a family court judge will know that whichever parent, I'm saying like that, whichever parent is a narcissist and trying to manipulate the situation, a family court judge is trained to identify that. Okay. Probably hence why, the first three times he was never awarded what he asked for, and that is full custody, no visitations, and all this other bullcrap. But they never actually went before the judge. They never went to court for it. It was always, just written up or whatever and given back to him. But they'll actually be going to court for this, which means that Justin will have to speak in front of the judge, and so will Korra have to speak in front of the judge over this. She said, Amor June is smart. He tries, but 3 days with mom, she changes back. Thus, his coaching is failing. It may be failing, and I believe you because I believe that she loves both of her parents. You could definitely tell that she loves both of her parents. But if she's calling her mother names because she got that from her dad, that's not good. Because it only gets worse. I mean, she's only, what, 4 or 5 now? Shoot. When she gets to become a teenager, and if he's still doing stuff like this, her and Cora are going to be fighting, pretty much. They're going to be duking it out. You know? She said, I remember there was a live he was trying, June. He was trying. Hold on. He was trying. Oh. See, and that right there, like, why wouldn't she want to go to her mom's house? Why wouldn't she want to go to her mom's house? You know? Why wouldn't she? And you got some adults saying, "Oh, because her mother treats her bad and this and the other." Kids love they. You know how many parents really do treat their child bad and that child still love their mama unconditionally? Kids don't know that type. I'm not gonna say they don't know that type of stuff, but abused kids could be getting beat the hell out of, especially at that age, and they still love their mama. They still want to be around their parents, both parents. Even young, they want to be around their parent. So for her to say no, she don't want to go to her mom's house. Something ain't right with that one. Something is not right with that one. She said, "Amor, you have gotten him to shut his mouth." No, I haven't gotten him to shut his mouth. I think him seeing that she has a lawyer and she's fighting back legally got him to shut his mouth. You know what I'm saying? She said the first 3 days she cries, give tantrum, says, "Don't talk to me like that. You are a monster." Fourth day, she's back to Junie. But see, that shouldn't be overlooked. You understand what I'm saying? And shouldn't be taken lightly. Cora shouldn't just brush that off like it's nothing because it's actually something. There's a reason Junie is doing that. And then Athena's gonna see her doing it and getting away with it, and Athena's gonna start doing it. You know what I mean? I heard I heard it said that. I was so shocked at the first thing I thought. Yep, yep. And see, Cora doesn't do everything online. Who knows if she got offline and said, Junie, where are you getting that from? Like, who told you to do that, or whatever the case may be. But what I would do And see, she can't put Junie in counseling right now unless she has his consent. And I think that's a smart thing that she's doing is asking for legal custody so she could take her daughter to counseling because he could say, no, I don't want her to go to counseling. And he may be saying that because if she go to counseling, you know, may be able to find out if he's really talking to her that way. But because he has 50-50 custody, he can say, no, I don't want my daughter to go to counseling. And she doesn't go to counseling. And you will never know. You'll never find out if, in fact, he is saying things like that until the child get old enough and, start telling it. But by that time, he already had her mind. Her mind would be gone. Both of the girls' mind would be gone if she don't do anything now. So I think the first step she's taken, and that is to get legal custody. I think that's a good thing. But I think what will seal the deal for legal custody is if she showed the judge evidence of this man calling her derogatory names in front of the girls and also calling her a monster and Junie turning around and calling her a monster. She said, I remember one of his lives that Junie would be his mouthpiece. What do you mean by that, Janet? You said, I remember one of his lives that Junie would be his mouthpiece. He actually said that? Or what do you mean by that? Tell me. She said, June knows the date and month of her birthday. That alone should tell anyone that June knows about. She probably didn't want to go to mom's house because he lied and said he was going someplace June liked to go. Oh, yeah. And the fact that he tells her that, "Oh, sorry, I was late. Junie didn't want to go." Or he put in the divorce decree, not divorce decree, I'm sorry, but the paperwork. I had to fight to get Junie out the car because she didn't even want to come upstairs to see you. That all that right there is parent alienation. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you even repeat that bull crap? No, Junie, go see your mom because you're supposed to be fostering an environment of loving parents on both ends. She's supposed to foster environment for a loving dad. He's supposed to foster environment for a loving mom. You know what I'm saying? Oh, your mother loves you. Come on now. Come on. You got to go to your mother's house. They both supposed to be fostering an environment to want the child to be involved with both of the parents. You know what I'm saying? Even if she throws a fit and say, I don't want to go to mommy's house, I want to go. It is his responsibility to say, come on now, you got to spend equal time with mommy and daddy. You know your mother loves you. You know your daddy loves you. They both supposed to be speaking that into the child. And if they love their children, they would do that. They would do that. Come on now, you know your mother love you, you know? Because it was times when me and my daughter's father didn't get along, but I always told her, your dad loves you. Your dad loves you, love you, love you. And he did. He does. Just because we got a divorce don't mean that he stopped loving her. He absolutely loves her. And I made sure I reminded her of that. You don't want a child growing up thinking that they're not loved, you know? So they both it's both of their job to do that. What parent doesn't want their child to get counseling? One that's afraid that the counselor is going to ask them questions that can hurt them. That I don't think that's true, MB. Have you read that somewhere? Let me read it. Let me see. Hold on, I'm about to look it up. I don't think it's a statute of limitation, but let's see. So it's okay. Let me do California because California a little different. Note it says there's no specific statute of limitations for filing a parent alienation claim in California, as it is often addressed within the context of ongoing custody and visitation proceedings, So there is no statute of limitations for that. I just read it. Boom. There is no statute of limitation. Parental alienation refers to, I just read it already. It's a serious, long-lasting, the child, a serious, long-lasting, the child, the targeted parent. It says, while there is no specific laws in California that directly address parent alienation, the court recognizes it as a form of psychological abuse and may take it into consideration in custody and visitation cases. You see this right here? Yes, parents. Yes, parental alienation can have a significant impact on child custody and visitation rights in California. If one parent is found to be engaging in alienating behavior, it may result in a change of the custody or visitation arrangement. Proving parental alienation in court can be challenging as it often involves complex psychological dynamics, requires testimony, health professionals, evidence alienating behavior. That one video is enough, though, to be honest with you. Legal remedies for parental alienation in California may include seeking a modification of custody or visitation orders, obtaining court orders, counseling for the family, or pursuing contempt of court charges against the alienating parent. While it's rare for a child to be completely removed from a parent custody solely due to alienation of parental alienation, the courts may intervene to address the alienating behaviors and protect the child's relationship with the targeted parent. Mental health professionals can play a crucial role in parental alienation cases by providing expert testimony, conducting evaluation of the family dynamics, and making recommendations to the court regarding the best interests of the child. And again, there is no specific statute of limitations for filing a parental alienation claim in California, as it is often addressed within the context of ongoing custody or visitation proceedings. In some cases, parental alienation may be considered a form of emotional or psychological abuse, which could potentially fall under the umbrella of domestic violence. It depends on the specific behaviors and their impact on the child and targeted parent. If you believe your ex-spouse is engaging in parental alienation, it is important to document the alienating behavior, seek the advice of an experienced family law attorney, and consider involving mental health professionals to address the issues in court. Yep. I'm trying to see where I saw where it says name calling, down talking to parent. Let's look it up right quick. What is considered? Hold on. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She says the more he wrote and said on live, Junie twerked on him while taking her pants off. Yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie. I don't believe that one bit. See, that's why Junie needs to also go to counseling. Junie, try to tell you. Hopefully, her lawyer tells her to. All right, right here. What's considered? Okay. Let's see what's considered parental alienation in California. In California, I'm not gonna be on here long, you guys. I'm only on here for just a second. What evidence is needed to prove? Here we go. especially if she's never had a problem with her before, not wanting to be around her and stuff like that. Ooh. I don't want to give too much information, but y'all can read up on it and see exactly what it says. I'm just reading something right quick. This one's in North Carolina. I don't want that one. I want California. Ooh, I didn't know this one. It says, what are some of the evidence that may help you prove parent alienation? It says a therapist or counseling testimony if your child visits a therapist or counselor. It says witnesses to the alienation, social media posts, text message, emails, and voicemails. Oh my God. Listen, social media posts. How many times have this man that came out here and called her names evil? She's evil. She's evil. She's a monster. She's a shower. How do you say that? A shower. A shower. He didn't say some of the. She had sex with men while she was carrying my baby. He didn't say all type of things. All these videos and stuff. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, she could really get him. She shouldn't overlook this either. If she overlooked this, she's gonna have a problem with June as June get older. This is what I'm hold on. Consider. All right, hold on. It says profanity or insults. It says when it's directed at the kids, it's most assuredly child abuse. And when said to the children about the other parent, is a form of parental alienation. So basically, it's saying if you curse or insult the child, when it says if when directed at the child, it's considered child abuse. But when it's said to the children about the other parent, it's a form of parental alienation. And it says, rarely will profanity help your custody case and domestic relation judge. They will not accept it's just the way I talk as an excuse. Ooh, Jesus. They would not listen. They would not accept. That's just the way I talk. So a lot of people have to be careful. Like you just can't even be doing that type of stuff. But profanity and insults in front of children is parent alienation. It is parent alienation. Profanity and insults toward another parent in front of the children. Profanity and insults. How old was June when that happened, you guys? It happened 2 years ago, so she was two. Mm, what do y'all think? It says, is cussing in front of your kids a reason for CPS to investigate? It says, this is a poor parenting practice. Hold on. Where did it go? This is a poor parenting practice and can lead to parental alienation and or the children believing that they are the cause of the separation. So anyway, I was just reading this other stuff, but y'all may want to take a look at that today. I'll talk more about it later, I guess. I'm gonna reach out to one of my friends in law and talk to them a little bit more about it. Hey, Mrs. Heard. She said June will be 5 in 2 weeks. Okay, so she was 2.5, 3 years old when that happened, maybe 2.5 years. She said, to be honest, I don't know that Cora wants sole custody. I don't know. Well, but I'm saying even for legal custody, she can get legal. But if she wanted, I do believe if she wanted sole physical, she could get it as well, based on him insulting her in front of the children. She said Justin has been calling Cora a monster on his live videos. Jean the other day asked her mom, "Is she a monster?" Definitely. He called her names in front of the kids. Oh, guess what? The other day, she actually called her mom a monster. She didn't say, "Are you a monster?" She said, "Mom, you are a monster." She actually called her a monster. She says, "Does the statute specify the age? It shouldn't matter." Okay, good question. Let me see. Sorry. Oh, well, it says most parental alienation starts around the age of 9 to 13. Hold on, let me see for California. That's for that just came up. Actually, let me see. It says 9 to 13 when the child age, when the brain is, hold on, let me see what it is. It says before the age of 8 or 9, most children seem less affected by the parents' hostility, so they maintain a relationship with both in a relevantly neutral manner. But about 13 or 14, they become alienated that their relationship with the rejected parent may be over for years or forever. So basically, let me see if you could do it to a 4-year-old. Parental in California. Father. Uh, the age. Let me just say what age. It doesn't really say what age. It don't say, I mean, it doesn't say the age. It says what age it affects them. And it says it affects them from the age of 9 to 13. However, it also says there's 5 things, 5 factors that can identify alienation. Is the child refuses, opposes, or avoid a relationship with the parent. The child had a positive relationship with the parent before they rejected them. It says there is no evidence of abuse or neglect perpetrated by the rejected parent. So, I don't know if a 2-year-old, because he said it when she was 2, but you guys said she'll be 5 when? She'll be 5 in 2 weeks. Let me just put 5 in there. Well, this one, let me see something. This one says, this one says 15 months, but I don't think so. Let me see. Let me see. This one says 15 months. I don't know about that, you guys. But they can start if she can. They actually says, let me just go 5 years. Because the behavior is happening right now, she can start taking her to therapy right now. She says, I know from experience it can be done. Oh, you saying you know for experience it can be done at that age? Somebody said, Tanya, go kick rocks. What is Tanya saying? She said, yes, Korra don't want full custody. It's only so you silly women will keep sending money. Oh, Tanya. Oh, Tanya. It's too early, Tanya. Too early, baby. It's too early, baby. Don't do it, sweetie. It behooves you to just back out and just go on about your way, Miss Tanya. It really behooves you to get gone, Miss Tanya Fowley. Justin don't want full custody either because he won't get to go chase coochie. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to pay a babysitter, hence why he got Crystal to come up there and, abuse his daughter in his home. So he doesn't want full custody either. She says, Amor, I would love to get on the panel and explain a lot of this stuff to you, boo. Come on, Bianca. I'm going to drop the link. But Tanya, or do you want to do it this evening? Let me know when, Bianca, you want to do it now or this evening. You'll probably get a better version of me this evening because I am kind of sleepy. But let me know if you want to do it now or this evening. He don't want full custody. Trust me, he doesn't. He didn't already told the girls they working his nerves or getting on his nerves or something to that effect himself. Like, oh my God, you're getting on my nerves. And he left the child outside in the cold in Oregon because apparently she was getting on his nerves. Just imagine a whole daddy leaving a child out in the cold. He didn't think she had a microphone on and left her out in the cold crying. What great, awesome, amazing dad that is. She said that happened 1 year ago. He did sort it out. If he was a useless father, he wouldn't be having his every second week. Well, if she was a useless mom, she wouldn't have her child every second week. And the only reason why he got his children every other week is because the mother actually agreed. She probably was scared. She didn't know no better. The man is a narcissist, 100%, Tanya Fowler or Fowley, whatever your name is. He's a 100% narcissist. And if you can't see it, then you don't know how to identify a narcissist or a manipulator. He's definitely that. But the biggest thing he is a liar. He's definitely a liar, liar, liar. Liar, 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 liar. But it doesn't matter when it happened. The fact that he said that he's going to do it until they're 18 years old, oh, he meant that 100%, Miss Tanya. But women like you will probably be okay with the man calling you all those nasty names. And why you worried about people sending Korra money? Are you mad because they're not sending you any money? And you sound like Justin 100%, to be honest with you. You must be Justin's mom or sister or something like that. She said, keep giving, just leave the man alone. No, we're not going to leave the man alone. We're going to stay on him for a while. He is our case study. How about that? We are bloggers over here, okay? We're going to continue to talk about him and spread the word and get more American bloggers to talk about him so we can get this and spread it all around social media so people can see what type of person he really is. You know what I mean? Don't you think that would just be amazing, Miss Tanya? Yeah, he's going to be our case study. No, we're definitely not going to leave him alone now because you came over here messing with us. So now, just on behalf of you, we're going to double down, triple down, quadruple down on him just because of you, Miss Tanya. She said, "Oh my God, you are special. Justin loves his girls. You talk rubbish. He loves them so much that he says nasty things about the mother right to the daughters. Imagine that. That's the type of love you grew up on. You must have grew up on that type of love, Tanya. Did your daddy disrespect your mom? Did your daddy call your mother all type of nasty, disgusting names? Did your mom tell you that was okay? She must have told you that that was perfectly fine to be called the W word, the H word. How do you want to spell it? Did your mama tell you that was pretty cool? It was okay. Stay with a man. He's a good man. If he call you the B word, it's okay. If he call you the C word, it's okay. Huh? Hmm? You would. A woman like you would stay with a man that call you that. Then he'll turn around and call your daughter that, and you'll be okay with that too. You look like that type of person, sound like that type of person. She said Justin sorted it out with Crystal. She said Justin sorted it out with Crystal. How you sort out something with someone that came to your home and took naked videos of your offspring? How in the world do you sort something that out? Sort something like that out with them. Don't do it again now. Don't ever do that again now. You know that was wrong. Let me see your hand. You shouldn't have done that now. Make sure next time you just keep it. Just keep it and look at it yourself. Don't show it to anybody else. No, you should be asking what weirdo will come to your house and take unclothed photos of your children. You're just as weird as he is. But we're cult, but you're over here. You had to actually You had to actually subscribe to my page to be even to be able to speak in my chat. But you're calling us a cult, but you're over here with us. Do you want to be a part of us? Because we don't want to be a part of you. We don't want to think the way you think. We don't want to think that it's okay for a man to just down talk, insult, bash, harass the mother of his children, all because she divorced him. And all because people love her and she's doing a whole lot better without him because he's a narcissist and an abuser. He's an abuser. He abused his first wife and now he's abusing his second wife. But the second wife and the first wife, they both dipped up out of there. And the girlfriend dipped too. He can't keep a woman. And whoever he's dating now, he's going to lose them too. You just wait. It's a pattern. Narcissists can't keep relationships. They're too controlling, manipulating, abusive, gaslighting. They're users. You can't be happy with your life and you over here messing with us. But let's continue to talk, you guys. She's just trying to throw us off, honey. Let her stay in the chat and just hear all the things that Korra is going to do and get in this custody case that she has coming up. Okay. So, like we were saying, parent alienation because he insulted her in front of the children. He called her all type of derogatory names, and in her book, she said he picked June up and said, "Your mother is a 304." Okay, a 304. So we all know what that is. He said it. Ain't gonna say he didn't say it. Oh yes, he did. He said everything she said in that book. He did it. I believe it, every word of it. He is an abusive person. You can't tell me you don't see it yourself. Justin is absolutely an abuser. Who puts the mother of their children out the house right after she didn't have a baby? Who does that? A horrible person, a non-provider, a non-leader, somebody that's definitely don't identify as a man, because a man and a leader would never do anything of such thing at all. Nope. A real man builds his home, not tear it down. And that's what he did. He tore his home down. And now he's crying about it because he misses her and he misses the money that she was making for him. He knows that he would never, ever, ever, ever have that much money ever again. Never. He misses that 100%. Tanya, you gonna give it to him? You gonna go shake your rump shaker and give him some money? Not possible, huh? So Tanya, you're a hater. You are definitely a hater. But anyway, I'm not gonna stay on here long. I literally just wanted to come on here and tell y'all that she actually can take him down right now by just showing that video of him cursing her out and saying, "I will call you these names in front of our daughters until they're 18 years old." That alone, trust me when I tell you that alone, the judge is not going to take too kind of that. When the judge see all the videos of him getting mad and angry and acting like a plum fool, and hearing the fact that he came out here because he was doing this little Hollywood 101, trying to drag her name through the mud before she dragged his name through the mud, I'm telling you, Korra can get what it is that she wants. Okay? The judge is trained, the family judge is trained to see straight through a guy like Justin. Okay? So he's trained. Justin can't go in there with that, "Oh, I'm a chiropractor, I'm a doctor, your honor," and all that bull crap or whatever. Nope. The judge will be able to see straight through him, okay? So, but anyway, I didn't come on here for long, y'all. I'm actually just getting off the road not too long ago. She said, "I'll come up later more." What time? Give me about, where are you at? Are you located in the US or outside the US? So I don't know. I'm probably gonna come on about 7 Central. Are you gonna be up? between 7 and 7:30 Central. That way I'll be way more alert, coffee in me and everything. Because honey, I am tired. We drove 8.5 hours. She said, Joyce, your comment about Korra don't listen to others is wrong. I will help Korra, however, when it comes to her child. That's right. Where is Joyce? What did she say? Let me go up and see what Joyce said. What did you say, Joyce? I didn't even see your comment. It must be way, way, way up there. Anyway, but listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing though. She said, get that coat out here. Where do you live, Bianca? Are you in the US? Okay. So 7 p.m. Texas time, okay? And I'll drop the link for you. Matter of fact, hit me in my inbox and maybe we could chat on the phone before you come up. Okay, you're up north. Hit me in my inbox right quick and I'll shoot you my number. She said, I'm more Joyce is for Korra, but has anxiety about the case. Joyce, trust me when I tell you, you don't need to have no anxiety about the case. Korra will not lose, okay? Well, let me just say it like this. When I say she won't lose, Justin will not win. Does that sound better? Justin will not win. You got to think about it. Justin is asking for sole legal and sole physical. That will not happen. I promise you. Joyce, if that happens, I'm gonna Zelle you $500, okay? But I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen. And I don't have $500 to Zelle. But trust me, baby, it's not gonna happen. I promise you it's not. So you let your anxiety calm down. Justin knows it too. He's not a dummy. He knows that he's not going to get full custody. I promise you he's not. That's just not how America works. They're not about to give Justin custody, full 100% custody. It has to be extreme circumstances and no visitations to Korra. Come on, but they're not going to do that to Korra either. They're not going to give Korra 100% custody and no visitations to Justin. Every parent will get visitation. That's 100%. But Justin will not be found fit, a fit parent 100%. And I heard somebody say, oh my God, they're going to take the kids and put them in foster home. They're not going to do that either. The kids are not going to foster home. Okay. Nothing that's going on right now is so extreme that either one of them are not fit to keep the children. They both are fit, right? However, Korra is not going to lose custody of the kids 100%. She's not going to lose custody. I'm just thinking because they agreed to 50%. I'm thinking the judge may ask her, like, why did you, agree to 50%? But, whatever the case, just know no matter what, Justin is not going to win what he's asking for. He's asking for full legal, full physical, no visitation to the mom. That will not happen. He will not get full legal and he will not get full physical. Period. 100%. I promise you that. And California is blue. Okay. I'm trying to tell you, he's not, even though they do have father rights in California, absolutely do have father rights, he will not get full custody. Absolutely not. The judge is not dumb. And I hear some of the bloggers don't even live in the United States, and they say things like, she said, what time is it at yours? It's 8:45 in the morning right now. It's 8:45. So at 7 p.m., I will come back on. 7 p.m. But what was I saying? Oh, I hear a lot of bloggers saying, oh, Justin's going to get custody. The judge is going to see that he's the better fit. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't live in America. They have absolutely no idea how the American system works. Trust me when I tell you, trust me when I tell you, she said, you still have the same Cash App? I'm a Cash App you my number. No, I don't still have the same Cash App, Bianca. I don't have that one no more, but you can send it to me on the coffee. Let me drop a coffee link because you could just send a coffee and send me a message in the coffee. Hold on. Give me a second. I just sent the coffee link. And you can send me a message in there. And if you guys send me messages in the coffee link, I will respond back to you. But listen to this. They have no idea what they're talking about. They're in other countries trying. That's just like me saying what's going to happen in Nigeria or what's going to happen in Canada or what's going to happen in the UK when I don't know their laws. They don't know what they're talking about when it comes to American law, like for real. The things that I hear them say that this is why he's going to get cut. I heard one lady say, oh, he's going to get custody because she don't change the baby diaper, the baby be around stinky or something like that. I just be like, oh my God. Is that what happened in Nigeria? Do they take your child if you don't change your baby pamper in Nigeria? Do they take your child if your child bump her head in Nigeria? Do they take your child if your child say, you didn't feed me in Nigeria or I'm hungry in Nigeria? Is that what they do? Is that what they do in Canada or the UK or, you know, what do they do that? Do they snatch the child from the mom over little things like that? Oh, I'm hungry. Kids are always saying they're hungry. They could have just eaten and they say, I'm hungry. Like, would they take your child for that? I mean, I'm so baffled as to how all these lawyers that's in another country try to explain how things are going to happen in America. They don't take a woman. Listen, they will not snatch your child from you for that, for being a parent. For being a parent. They know mamas don't have 8 arms. We're not octopuses. We don't have all these eyes around. I heard one girl say, you're not supposed to take your eyes off of your kid. Your eyes supposed to be glued on your kid. Like, are you kidding me? Come on. Like, you guys need to calm down. Okay? She said they won't be giving any of them full custody. They both have shown that they are not fit for these. That's a lie. Whoever this is has no idea what they're talking about. Whoever this is do not live in the United States. Because to be honest with you, both of them will be found fit to take care of children. See, whoever this person is has no idea. They're just sitting on the outside, just looking in on YouTube or Facebook and making opinions. They have no idea how the American system works. This person has no idea. This person probably don't even have children of their own. Okay? They will not be losing. Listen, Korra has a better chance of getting custody based on the things that Justin has said online, period. And even that video that I'm telling y'all about, trust me when I tell you the fact that he called her those derogatory names. See, in some of these countries, I guess it's okay for a man to call you out your name, right? For a man to call you the B word, the H word, the W word, the S word. That may be acceptable in your country, but that's not acceptable in the United States, especially in front of the child. So Justice stands a chance of losing custody, not Korra. Korra is not the one that called him these names in front of the children. So you have no idea who you're talking about or what you're talking about whatsoever. Either you don't have kids or you ain't never came to the United States because you have no idea what you're talking about. Nothing Korra has done shows that she's unfit. If they let felons felons take care of their children and have custody of their kids, why in the absolute hell would they take the child from Korra? They both have shown that they are unfit for these kids. You have no, and see, this what you just said is what some of these bloggers are telling their people. It's just not true. You're lying. You essentially are lying to the people that you're speaking of. You have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. You know, this man has defamed her character. He's the one that came out here with all of this foolishness, calling her names, saying all these derogatory things. She slept with this man. She had organized threesomes. The things that this man has done, she could actually get full custody from him, seriously, because he's done the most. You don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how to say your name. I think it's Nana Cherry Decor. You don't know what you speak of. Neither one of them have shown to be unfit. But if you want to say anybody is unfit, it's Justin. Justin is unfit for the things that he's said. He has damaged her character, or have tried to damage her character. But it's just the people that love her don't believe the bullshit. You know what I mean? But you guys, oh, the kid bumped his head. The kid, she bumped her head and she says, oh, mommy, I'm hungry. Oh, she's going to lose custody. I heard one blogger say, oh, the baby had to use the bathroom and took her diaper off. And oh, she's unfit because she should have got offline and changed that diaper. That doesn't make her unfit. Just because a child say, I'm hungry, doesn't make her unfit. You could feed a child in front of everybody and that child will still say, I'm hungry. I want some more. From their daddy house starving, but don't nobody be like, oh my God, he's unfit because they come back from the house hungry. Only you guys that's outside of the United States is spreading this crap. Y'all are spreading this stuff that's just not true. You have no idea what you're talking about. It don't work like that. The laws in America don't work. The laws in America are not set up for any parent to lose their children. They understand that parents are human. So I don't know where you live, but the laws are not set up for parents to not be involved with their children. They want both parents involved with the kids. But I heard one blogger, oh, they're going to both lose the kids and the kids going to go to foster care. Like, that costs money. Who's going to pay for it? Stop being so silly. Don't spread stuff like that. Stop it. You know, just stop it. All right, I got it, Bianca. Thank you so very much. And I got it. I'll call you when I get off. But I hope you're not a blogger because you guys are spreading nonsense. You're not spreading the truth. You're talking what you don't know, and you're gonna set yourself up and let yourself down. I heard one lady say, oh, there's a God and God is not going to fail Justin and Justin's going to get custody of his kids. No, he is not. No, he is not. If Korra was DEAD, maybe, but as long as Korra has breath in her body, he will not get full custody. No, he will not. Unless she go and get incarcerated or she, get strung out on drugs, maybe. But he's not going to get custody of the kids. And legal custody, from what she's asking for, is only to make decisions on health care, school, religion, and stuff like that. She's the only one taking to church because Justin don't go. She's the one that makes sure the kids are at school. He let the kids be late going to school, and he left left the baby out for a whole week. There's strikes against him that actually matters in the court. The kid bumping their head don't matter. If the kid bumped their head and got a concussion and had to go to the emergency room and stuff like that, then it matters. But a child falling and bumping their head, a child can fall every freaking day. That's what kids do. They run, they bump into stuff, they fall. You guys need to stop tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all act like y'all kid ain't never failed. Come on, stop the crap. You guys make no sense. Seriously, y'all make no sense. I hate to say it, but you don't. And I just hear it and I'm like, oh my God, do they really think America is like that? What people have been telling y'all? What in the world people have been telling y'all? Where are y'all getting this nonsense? Oh, they both gonna lose the child, and the child is gonna go into foster care, and they both gonna lose custody of the kids. Well, yeah, they will if something seriously is going on. Nothing is seriously going on. Ugh. Exactly. She said a mother who provides, hey, Sonia, a mother who provides for the kids shows up for them is unfit. Is this a joke? Some of the one who taught her unfit were raised by mad women. Yeah, no. It just baffles me. They both have shown that they are not fit for these kids. What have they shown you? What have they shown you that make them unfit? Now he's done some things that shows that he's not fit. That man doesn't even know how to move on. He's having a nervous breakdown out here in front of online, in front of everybody, and you guys don't even notice it. He's been in manic mode for a while now. She's just trying to make money to survive as a content creator and an entertainer and a singer and a dancer. But you guys need to stop telling your people that Justin is going to get custody, because if you keep saying that, you're going to cry. You're going to cry. You're going to be so disappointed. You're going to cry. So you might as well go and cry now, because that's what's going to happen. If you're holding your breath, thinking that Justin is going to get custody, then you're going to DIE. Don't hold your breath on that. I'm telling you, it will not happen. It will not happen. He knows it won't happen. Hence why he said the other day, I really don't want to take care of the kids by myself, because he know he's not. Maybe he's doing that for y'all. Maybe he's doing that for the people that actually believe anything that he says. He knows that he's not going to get full custody. He's tried already 3 times before. This is his 4th time. If you think he was going to get full custody, don't you think he would have gotten it before? Come on, wake up, people. Don't be ignorant. He's not going to get full custody, period. She said, but as far as losing custody, that won't happen on any side. That's not true either. He can actually lose custody. He really can. There's things that he can actually lose custody because the court frowns against certain things. And his behavior has not been the best. And somebody said because he has more receipts, his receipts ain't his receipts don't meet the smell test. Exactly. And listen, Justin knows he's not gonna get full custody, but he only wants full custody because he thinks Korra's a millionaire and he wants her money. He probably asked for $1 million a month. She said, more if nothing else, the videos also alone show his unfit. He said out of his own mouth, he allowed the kids to be taped. He allows the kids to be, oh yeah, he did. He said he told her to take the kids throwing tantrums, which is weird to me. And why would you want a man to have full custody that admitted on tape that he did inappropriate things with women? Thank you for the super chat, Miss Ann. He did inappropriate things with women and was scared, but they want to overlook that. They don't care. But if it was your daughter, how would you feel if that was your daughter that looked at him for help with their back pain, but then all of a sudden found out that he stashed a file of her your some boobs and your daughter is one of them in there? How would you feel? Y'all, you guys are deranged to me. Oh, he's gonna get custody because she let the baby fall and bump her head. If the baby didn't have a concussion, didn't have to go to the emergency room, and there's marks and bruises and stuff like that, then it was just a fall. Okay, oops, it's an owie. Let me kiss it. Mwah. All right, go play. All right, go play. You guys are tripping. You guys need to calm down with that bull crap. I definitely heard one. Oh my God. You know how many times Athena has filmed? Oh, she would definitely lose custody. You sound uneducated or just unknowledgeable about the rules, how things go. Kids are actually allowed to be kids here. Now, I don't know if they're not allowed to be kids where you guys live, but they are definitely allowed to be kids here. She said, these people have no clue whatsoever. They think they know the law. I used to work in foster care and the government gives back the kids to the parents after they complete their drug rehabilitation. Listen, Cheryl, listen. Now, my day ones already know this, but I'm going to go and tell you. My day ones already know this, but I was raised in a foster care for 8 years. Okay, you want to know why? Because they gave my mom 8 years to get her life together. Okay, my mom and dad, they gave them 8 years to get their life together to come back and get me. Well, after 8 years, they didn't have their life together, and that's why I ended up getting adopted at 10 years old. But I was placed in a foster care at 2 years old, and they still left it open for my unfit mom to come get me after 8 years. Well, no, not after 8 years. They gave her up to 8 years. She could have, if she would have fixed her life in 1 year, she could have got me. If she could have fixed her life in 4 years, she could have got me. If she would have fixed her life in 6 years, she could have got me. But she did not. So after the 8th year, she could no longer get me. So instead of me being in foster care foster home after foster home after foster home, I was adopted. Okay, so don't say that they will lose their children. Cheryl, you are right. They want the parents to have their kids. They give them chances to get their life together or whatever to get the kids, and that's only in extreme circumstances like drugs, alcohol abuse, maybe drugs, some serious type stuff. But drugs is the most thing. Drug or child abuse, FAN in the home, stuff like that. But they still give them an opportunity to get these damn children back. It's America. America ain't trying to really take care of your kids like that. They want the parents to have these kids. So stop saying they're gonna get their kids taken away and all this other bull crap. Y'all don't have no idea what you're talking about. Neither one of them are doing things so bad that they're gonna. I heard somebody say, "Oh, they're gonna give the kids to Justin mom." Imagine that. So crazy. Yeah, maybe if they both die in a plane crash or something, like you guys are not knowledgeable of what's really going on. You just talk just to talk to make people in the audience feel good, I guess. And I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to make you feel good in the audience. I'm here to tell you like what's really going on. Like what's really going on, what I know of, what I've heard of, what I've witnessed. I know some how the system works, okay? I was in the system. She said, I'm a foster parent. They gave the mother 6 years to get herself together. She got them back and it lasted 8 months and then they brought them back to us. See, They gave my mama up to 8 years to get herself together. She couldn't even get herself together in 8 years. In 8 years. So there has to be something, you know, not just, oh, she bumped her head. Oh, she didn't change her diaper in time. Oh, she let her run across the live. And then I said, oh my God. And let me tell you something. Let me pull this up for you guys right quick. I gotta show y'all this because y'all got to stop saying this. Y'all gotta stop saying this. Oh my God. Listen, there's only a few reasons to get deported. Y'all need to kill y'all. I shouldn't say kill yourself. I shouldn't say that, but kill the noise is what I mean. Kill the noise in saying that she's going to get deported. You guys want her to get deported. Oh my goodness. Look at the reasons why you get deported. 5 reasons. Let me read them to you, please. Documentation fraud. Okay, that's one. Visa overstay. Staying in the U.S. after the validity of one's visa expires. Entering the U.S. illegally, finding a way to get here or attempting to enter the country without a visa and crossing the border at the unguarded point. Lying on a visa application. These are, so anyway, listen, this is the 5 reasons. Let me tell you. The violation of immigration laws, and that's what I was reading off, documentation fraud, visa overstay, entering the U.S. illegal, lying on a visa application. Criminal acts, and the criminal acts consist of smuggling of humans, firearm offense, money laundering, domestic violence, criminal against children, terrorist activities, the R word, the M word, and drug smuggling, okay? Deportation for marriage fraud. She already beat that one. They was married for 3 years and 7 months legally in the United States, even though they was not symbolically, but what do you call it? Traditionally, they was traditionally married in Nigeria. He met her in China. They were traditionally married in Nigeria, and he stayed with her for 11 months. So they don't qualify for that. So marriage fraud, nope. Deportation for failure to disclose an address change, or I think that was it. Okay. Oh, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the other one would be for not obeying the terms of one's status, not obeying what your visa tell you, where you can go, what you have to do, and all of that stuff. So stop the noise, which she's going to get deported. One person even said she's going to get deported for violating social media for posting the kids online. Somebody said she's going to get deported for violating the order, and she keep posting the kids online, so they're going to deport her. Calm your nerves. You guys, the saying that want her deported, okay? Calm your nerves. Calm your nerves. That's not a reason to get someone deported from the U.S. You know? 5 reasons to get deported from the U.S. Boom, look it up. Okay? They want her back. She said the more the marriage resulted with 2 children. Yes, it resulted with 2 children, but it's still outside of the ramifications because it has to be if they were married for only 2 years and how they find out that if it's fraud anyway, they interview your friends, your family, your neighbors, and stuff like that. Like if they came over here and didn't live like husband and wife, you know, that's marriage fraud. But they came over here, they lived like husband and wife, they had 2 children and all of that. And plus they lived in Nigeria together. And they was together in China. So they were in a full-blown relationship, is what I'm saying. You know, because some people do it for money. You know, some people will pay you money for you to marry them just to get them over here to the United States. That's not what happened. So But for people to say, "Oh, she's going to get deported," she's going to get deported, and let me show y'all this, because in California, threatened immigration is against the law, is a crime. So while he's around here keep saying that crap, that is a crime. Let me look it up for you. California. Let me let y'all see it. So y'all can go tell your friend what he's doing is actually ill freaking legal. Why y'all want to sit here and say she's gonna get in trouble? Know what you're talking about. Where is it at? Threatening someone with deportation to evict them is against the law in California. Okay, let's even look it up. Make no mistakes, threatening someone with deportation to evict them is against the law in California. However, despite our state robust protection, we know that immigrants regularly face unlawful threats, whether it's in housing, employment, or other aspects of our daily lives. In California, the law is clear that a landlord cannot threaten to deport their tenant to immigration authority to pressure them to move out. All California have the rights to fair housing. Okay, this one is just about fair housing. But there is, in California, there is a law against threatening someone with immigration. They don't like that. California is big on that. So this one is just for the civil rights department for housing. Yeah, fair housing. But they have other ones. Hold on. Is it illegal to threaten to call immigration in California? It says also on the California list is threatening to report someone's immigration status or suspected immigration status or that of the person's family. It is thus punishable under the California Penal Code section 519, which carries a sentence between 2 and 4 years in prison. So go tell your friend that him saying things like, "Oh, should I get her deported? Should I call immigration and get her deported?" It's against the law. It's against the law. It is against the law. People keep saying shit, just doing whatever. So y'all need to go over there and tell him to learn the law before he comes out to social media and talking bull crap. Oh, do I need to get her reported? Do I need to contact immigrations? Do I need to have her go back to Nigeria to take full custody of my kids and go back to Nigeria? He's talking foolishness. Foolishness. His butt can be locked up to 2 to 4 years in prison with that foolishness. You can't do that. And it ain't just to no Nigerian, it's to any immigrant. Any immigrant that comes to America and is threatened to be sent back because of this, that, and the other, because a lot of immigrants come over here and they live under fear because people tell them those type of things. You know, I'm gonna make you. You're gonna have to go back. I'm gonna send you back. I'm gonna send you back. I can only imagine how many arguments you're gonna have to leave the United States came out of arguments between them two. But not just them two. A lot of people that marry immigrants, when they get in an argument, the first thing they want to do is threaten their immigration. You can't do it. It's illegal. And it's punishable in California between 2 and 4 years in prison. So the next time he says anything like that, which I don't think he's going to say anything like that anymore, because, well, one, I think that, you know, the court thing kind of shook him a little bit, but we'll see. But if he does, you guys need to get up under his inbox, you know, and ask him Are you prepared to spend 2 to 4 years in prison? Because before you come out saying this type of stuff, you need to educate yourself on what type of trouble you can get into. Because he can get in trouble. I'm like, this is not no threat. Immigration is a crime. But yet he does it over and over and over again. But the reason why he does it because he knows court what he thinks Korra doesn't know is illegal. So somebody get in Korra's inbox and send her this and say, in California, if someone threatens your immigration, they can get in trouble. Anybody. You know? You can't do that. You gotta be careful what you're just saying. Let me tell you something. Immigrants, believe it or not, they have a lot of rights in the United States. They have a lot of rights. And there's people mad about that. But believe it or not, until they change it, immigrants have a lot of rights here in the United States. Learn all your rights. Don't just come here and don't find out what you are entitled to. But being threatened of your immigration status, somebody wanting to take your passport and stuff like that, you can get in trouble. She said, more than mother is just as bad. She could have told her son to stop, but she didn't. Instead, she's a part of the problem. It is so sick that they all are so obsessed with Korra. She was probably feeding the whole family. Thank you, Mrs. Ann, for that super chat. And you're right, because Korra said in her book that when he hit her one time or slapped her, she says, Mama, Justin just slapped me, and she said the mother said, "Oh, well, it sounds like you guys are at it again," or something like that. So yeah, there are some mothers that don't give it a, and they know their children. Trust me, honey. Trust me when I tell you, we know our kids. She know what her son is capable of. She know what she had to deal with that first wife and the son. You understand what I'm saying? She knows her son, and she knows her son's not quite right. But I could tell you that she wasn't quite right when she came on his live just on that phone. She said what she had to say, and she said what he wanted her to say. And she said, so now can we move on now? Did y'all remember that part when she asked, now can we just move on and put this behind us now? Because I bet you she said, Justin, if I come on this live with you, after this, Justin, you have to move on. She know her son is stuck. She know her son can't move on. He cannot move on. Narcissist can't stand rejection, okay? And the fact that she went and filed for a divorce instead of begging and kissing his freaking American butt, he's mad about it. He's butthurt about it, okay? He's butthurt about it. He was basically rejected by somebody he thought he was better than. He thought he was more superior. He still does. He still thinks he's more superior than Korra. And hence why he's upset, so upset with her. Want to see her downfall. He wants to bring Korra down. And I'm glad Korra has a lawyer now to fight him legally, because had she not got the money to be able to fight him legally, I do believe that eventually he would have broken her, because he wouldn't have stopped. The only thing that would stop him is the law. Is the law. She could have gave Justin everything he asked for, and he still would have been upset, because to see her smile, to see her still standing, to see her still making money is still irritating to him. He doesn't like it. He want her broke, busted, disgusted, and begging him. She said every time he said I immigrated her was a threat. Pretty much, Chantel, pretty much. Pretty much. She said there is a video of her doing the same thing, not only threatening him, but says my Koreans knows what to do. Them being social media influencers provide lots of evidence online, but she can still win. What is she, when you say she did the same thing, how did she threaten him, Amelia? How did she threaten him? And she says my Koreans know what to do. My Koreans know what to do about what? What was she referring to? You got to add more context to that because I have no idea what you're talking about. Amora saying America should rise against her. The three Ks. Yeah, him saying America should rise against her was definitely against the damn law. And if Cora knew her rights, she could have contacted immigration and got him in trouble that day. Telling America to rise against her, oh my goodness, he could have definitely got in trouble. But I'm interested in knowing what she means. She said there's videos of her doing the same thing, not only threatening him, but saying my Koreans knows what to do. What was she talking about when she said my Koreans know what to do? Is she talking about with the striking of, leaving bad reviews or something like that? She said, my Koreans know what to do isn't a threat. That can mean anything. I was sitting up here thinking when she said my Koreans know what to do, like send stars. Is that what she talking about? Yep, 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 yep. She didn't respond, so I have no idea what she talking about. Oh, I see what you're saying, Tina Lee. She said, so you think Justin has something against Korra and all he had on his file is thank you for the coffee? I'm just going to tell you, Justin did a very sloppy job in providing receipts. That was absolutely some garbage receipts. Garbage receipts. But maybe the judge will say, can you explain it? Because just turning that in was garbage. It was garbage receipts. She said, my Koreans know what to do simply means let's start a star party. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, but she didn't respond. She says, shame on the sisters who are hating on her. Did they want her to stay in an abusive relationship? She meant for us to not feed into it by that comment. Yeah, you know what? Thank you, Mrs. Ann, for even bringing that up. Thank you for the super chat. I don't understand what these sisters, the sisters, have against Cora leaving a narcissist, an abuser. And if they saying, oh, he didn't abuse her, we heard it. A man that calls a woman all these nasty names, if he's calling her names like that, he's doing more. That's what people don't understand. Abuse don't just stop at the name calling. If they're bold enough to call you these derogatory names, they pushed you around, they slapped you, they've done things like that to you, jacked you up, blocked you from leaving. They've done things like that to you. They don't just come out of their mouth and call you these nasty names, but too scared to come in your face and put hands on you. It starts with verbal. And if you stay around long enough, honey, it ends with a whole bunch of other stuff. But even before it turns verbal, they probably already psychologically and emotionally abused you. So that's a good question. Did y'all want her to stay in an abusive relationship? Why do y'all not think this man is not abusive? Why do y'all think this man is such a wonderful and amazing guy? If he's that wonderful and amazing, why his first wife left him? Why his second wife left him? Why Summer left him? Hmm? Oh, yeah. People are going to say, oh, because Cora supporters ran Summer off. No, Justin ran Summer off. Hence why she make those slick comments now directed toward him. You know? That's true, Angie. Absolutely. What you just said is true. The judge don't care about no he say, she say. The judge wants facts. What can be proven? What can be shown? She said, Amora, do you or anyone know why Facebook has totally demonetized her page? Well, when you have so many strikes against you, they'll demonetize your page. But they'll normally demonetize it for like 30 days, sometimes 60, sometimes 90. It differs. But they will demonetize your page. You know? Mhm. Hey, Lynn. Thank you, baby. Hey, you, Jay. She said, Star Grant, also known as Buying Body. Also known as they the same person. Is a hater. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you, babes. The sad part is the sisters that's doing it. I know. I saw that. Like, wow. Like, wow. And they actually think a man, not saying that there's not good men out there because there are excellent men out there. And I do know men that are very well capable of caring for a child, right? But for them to think that Justin is a better parent than Korra, you got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Korra shares her life. Let me tell you, this is how you know a person, you guys. Let me tell y'all something. A person that's willing to share all of their life, I'm talking about no holds barred, every aspect of their life, like an open book. They're more likely to be believable than a person that shows you one thing on camera and another thing off camera. I believe Korra is how Korra is on camera and off camera. She is who she is. She goes live too many times out of the day to jump in and out of character. That is who Korra is. The person that you see is who Korra is on camera and off camera. Justin tries to come on and paint this picture of being a nice guy, but you can tell even when he's mad at Korra, he slips and turns into this whole nother angry, bitter person. He knows how to act a certain way on camera versus off camera. I don't understand how they can think just because Korra chooses to share her life and different things. She chooses to share her day-to-day, hour-to-hour life, right? Very authentic, MB, very authentic. But do they want her to fake it and act like she mama the freaking year? Ain't none of us mama the year. None of us mama the year. And even that girl that came on the other day and said her child ain't never felt in her presence. Well, let me tell you what's going to happen. Give it a few more years, because when your child turns 20-something years old, they're going to lay it on you thick. They're going to tell you how you did so many things that you didn't even have no idea that you did. They're going to tell you you did it, and it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks, because you're going to be like, wait a minute, what? I did what? No, I didn't do that. Yes, you did, Mom. Yes, Mom, you did. You're like, what? Yeah, you just wait. Go on and wait. Y'all think y'all these perfect ass parents. Wait till y'all kids get grown and start telling y'all how imperfect you really were. Okay? She said, once the storm passes, please do a live on how we could have done what he did, on how he would not have done what he did with the African American sisters. These African brainwashed sisters need to hear that lesson. I will. I will. I will absolutely do that. We have too much mouth for one. We have way too much mouth. Wait a minute, is Lisa back? Where is Lisa? Lisa? I thought I got you up out here the other day. Lisa. What are you saying, Lisa? Where is Lisa? Did Lisa hide herself from me? Because I don't see Lisa. Lisa, are you here? Where is Lisa? I see somebody say, get on, Lisa. Where is Lisa? Oh, right here. She don't have crap. She just keep telling y'all all that she's going in with crap she used a year ago. Lisa, what type of evidence do you think Justin has? Do you think Justin evidence is solid? Do you think he has good receipts? Tell me, Lisa. Do you think what he has is going to be pleasing to the judge? I mean, I just want to know. Do you think that Justin's evidence is solid? Hmm? Lisa. She said, let's be honest here. All of us, or most of us, love Korra and Justin before Athena's birth. It is only after the birth when Justin suddenly shocked the internet world. We now see Korra world all alone. Well, y'all, because I didn't know them before Athena's birth. But I will tell you, when I go back and look on older videos of them just cooking in the kitchen and stuff like that, I could see that he wasn't that very into her. I don't know what y'all saw, but he wasn't that very into Korra. I can tell. It was something off about his, especially being a white man. It's just they act very, very different. So he was more, he didn't look like he was into her, like, she said, Lisa. Oh, Bianca, he's absolutely the definition of a narcissist. Absolutely. He's 100% the definition of a narcissist. Exactly, Catherine. He acts weird. I saw one where she was dancing and he poked her in the butt, and the way he was looking like, oh, like goofy, like, or whatever, man. He was not into her like like a normal white man in America would be into their bride, their wife, their spouse. Exactly, Melinda. They go running. But I'm just curious as to know. I'm just curious as to, do they think Justin has solid receipts that's going to seal some type of deal? Because don't hold your breath. You're going to be very upset, Lisa. Justin will not win. I can't. I'm gonna go take a shower and go to sleep because I can't wait to open up this app and see denied on here. Now, I want to know, do you want me to post it or do you want me to come talk about it? Because Lisa, his restraining order will be denied today. Okay, do you want me to spell it for you? Denied. His restraint be denied. Do you hear me? Denied, Lisa. Denied. Okay? It will be denied. So now, do you really think he has a leg to stand on? His restraining order is going to be denied. Just because you lied on a restraining order, which is also against the law, and get the judge to grant you a temporary restraining order because you said she threatened you with a sniper rifle. You lied. The facts that you have came from a song. A song. Lisa, why didn't you help him with his stuff if you wanted him to win? He got a bunch of garbage for receipts. Girl, what was you thinking? You probably should have helped him. His aunt said, Amore, he has evidence of dirty foot, dirty fridge, no bathing, not eating, no feeding himself with the kids, and obsessive behavior, and he seems racist. Having black kids doesn't make you not racist. Exactly. Exactly. Abraham Lincoln had black children. Let's go there. A lot of them slave masters had black children. Hmm? They had black children. Just for some reason, they just like that black moist. For some reason, I don't know. They just took it. They looked at the black woman as property. Property. You know? Thank you for that cash out. I mean, super chat. I heard someone say earlier, of course, attorney didn't provide an explanation on what justice submitted to the court today that justice will win. Well, Samantha, whoever told you that, honey, just tell him to wait, child. I want you to go back and deliver the news when his shit is denied. If you really think you can't live you don't live in America, do you, Samantha? You live in Europe somewhere? Because you can't live in America thinking he gonna win. If you think the judge is gonna give Justin Wade Dean full custody, legal, physical, and no visitation to the mama, girl, you live up under a rock if you live in America, honey. A big rock. A steep rock. You cannot be an American and live in America and think that that shit is going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. It's sad for her to come live with 8.3 million followers and not be able to be paid. Justin Lowlife ass has done the unthinkable to his beautiful queen. It's just people to say. Now I'm gonna tell you this: Facebook is rough, and she ain't the only one being affected by Facebook. YouTube is a lot lenient because even the image protection that you do here on YouTube, they will ask you to take it down before they take it down. So you can't just strike somebody's page just like that. You know, you get a warning. You get notice, is what I'm saying. They say someone is claiming image rights to this photo or whatever, and then you either leave it up or you take it down. But they tell you that someone is claiming it. You have a choice to take it down and don't nothing happen to your page. So Facebook is a lot stricter. Somebody said they pay more. I don't know. I would take the little coins that I get here on YouTube because I refuse to just go over there and allow Facebook to just drag me through the mud. So I'm going to get my meat and potatoes over here. And I would encourage, Korra to try to build up her followers on YouTube. She needs to build up her platform on YouTube because I believe YouTube is going to be around a whole lot longer than Facebook. She said only because he filed first. It doesn't matter if you filed first. You still need substance. He filed with no substance. None whatsoever. He has no substance. I looked at his thing yesterday. The grounds that he filed on, the only reason why he was even granted a TRO in the first place is because he lied. It said that she threatened him with a sniper rifle. But he basically just wanted the judge to make her stop. Your Honor, can you please tell her to stop talking about me? You know? Now, I do believe, now I'm going to tell you, I said this yesterday, I said this before yesterday. Whatever restraining order gets granted is going to apply to both of them. So I believe the restraining order that's going to be granted is you don't talk about her, she don't talk about you. And if y'all talk about each other, you're both going to get in jail, both of you guys. Whatever the judge orders for Korra, they're going to order for Justin. Now, that's just a restraining order. There is a whole nother case for Korra outside of restraining order. See, Justin filed a restraining order, and his court date is the 24th. Korra did a restraining order, which her court date is July the 15th. But then Korra won a custody modification. And on the custody modification, which is going to be August the 22nd, that's when I believe that she will get legal custody. Now, if she don't, it's because she didn't turn in everything that she could turn in, meaning that him calling her those derogatory names and calling her a monster, and then telling that and showing video where the daughter called her a monster. Because I'm telling you, that would seal the deal amongst him getting one of his haters off social media to come watch his kid and take nude photos of his child. Right? Those are the two things that in August we're going to find out what happens. But the one for the restraining order, whatever he orders for Justin or orders for Korra, he's going to order for Justin. Stay away from each other. Well, not they can't stay away from each other, but I hope she changed it to where they have to meet at the police station to drop off the kids instead of, him being able to meet her, one-on-one with nobody there to watch or supervise. But the restraining order, him asking for full custody and this, that, and he's not getting it. Not getting it at all. That's going to be denied. The only thing that may be approved is they both ordered to stop talking about each other. And the thing about it is, I said this yesterday, if the judge orders them to stop talking about each other, which I do believe he will, he's going to say, stop mentioning each other. You don't make no subliminals about her. She don't make no subliminals about you. You guys are restricted from talking about each other, period. I believe he's going to do that. But the fact that he thinks Nancy and Korra is going to suffer over that, no, he will be the one that's suffering. Because in my opinion, he's the one that don't have anything to talk about. What Amelia say? Well, why are they worried about how she dressed? She looks nice. She, Cora's clothing matched her body type. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm not body type, but body size. There's things decent and there's things that's not decent. Cora body calls for, well, let me say it. How do I say it? She looks fine. She don't look distasteful at all. I've never seen her ever look distasteful, even at the carnival. She still looked good for the occasion. She's never looked distasteful ever. And I'm not just saying that because I'm blogging about her. I have never seen Cora look distasteful. She has the body shape that fit what she wears. Now, y'all know we just see some things. We just seen people that's four size, four sizes larger than her try to wear things like her. Now, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Now you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and be honest with yourself before you leave the house. You understand what I'm saying? If your body don't call for it, then don't try it. Just get something a little bigger, you know? But her dressing fits her. And she's young. She has a cute, youthful, nice body. It's fine. She ain't busting in church with no booty showing. You know what I mean? It's tasteful. Most of the time she's in the comfort of her own home. And she's online with her fans that don't have no problem with it whatsoever. And if the haters have a problem with it, why do you watch her? Why do you watch her? If we like it and we're like, oh yeah, you look so cute, you look so nice, or whatever, we like that or whatever, then why do the haters have anything to say? You're not her supporters, you know? MB said they wish they could dress like her. Well, they can if they got the body for it. Exactly, Lady V. Girl, you know, we all thought we was fine back in the day and we dressed accordingly. I posted my freak neat picture on, let me pull up my freak neat picture right quick. Let me go to my Facebook page and pull up my freak neat picture. Y'all gonna call me all type of names, but I was young. And yes, my booty cheeks was hanging out. Sure was. And I was a mother. Sure was. But I was young. Would I do that now? Hell no. But when you have the body, you do that. All celebrities do it. Like, I can't believe they want to say something about her. What about all the rest of the celebrities? Are you kidding me? She has a nice, sexy body. I say, show it off, girl. No American is offended by the way she dresses. No American. It must be, I'm assuming that might be a Nigeria thing because there might be more conservative or traditional. That's the only thing that I would be able to think of that it's not a part of their culture. Because no American is upset at the way she dresses. And if they are, they're really fooling themselves. Because some of them try to get in clothes like that, knowing that they don't even need to try to put a foot up in them. When you go to Jamaica and places like that, you man, your eyes be wide open looking at them women with all that stuff hanging out. And they clothes be like 3 sizes too small. There's nothing wrong with the way she dresses, you guys. That's how entertainers here in America dress. Exactly. You better tell them in America we party when we were young and have that groove show. Do you? Hey, listen. You go to the club dressed like that. You just, hey, baby. They say when you got it, flaunt it, right? That's what we do. There's nothing wrong with the way she dresses. I don't understand how can anybody, but I'm assuming that it may be a traditional thing because I guess they, I don't know if Nigeria is a Muslim country or a Christian country, and they may like women covered up or something like that. I don't know. But no one in America have a problem with the way she's dressed, and I mean no one. If they do, they lying to themselves, or they don't have like you go look at me. How I find this picture, y'all? I went to my Facebook page. Ain't no shame in my game. I think I'm 20 something. Yes, I had my booty hanging out, honey. If you they scorched, but it wasn't hanging all the way out. My body wasn't shaped quite like Korra's. I ain't had no chest or nothing. But listen, honey, we just dress like that when we young. We dress like that when we young, baby. Stop playing. We had booty hanging out. I had a little booty hanging out, little booty cheeks, got my legs all out and everything, my arms all out. Got my itty bitty titty committee on. Child, please. You couldn't tell me I ain't look good. You couldn't tell me I wasn't a bomb.com. You couldn't tell me. So they need to get over the way she's dressed. I'm sure the ones that talking about it probably 2 tons of fun and they can't fit themselves in clothes like that. But when you young and you thin and you can eat up the world and still be thin and sexy and you just want to show it off. Like, what's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with it, baby. She young. She is young, honey. You ain't gonna be young forever. She said block Amelia. Where is Amelia? Ooh, Amelia, where you at, Amelia? Where is Amelia? I don't see Amelia. She's at her dressing anyway. Her dressing anyway is fine, but when your daughter is calling you out on it is something wrong. She can at least dress proper when the girls are around. Our little girls need to be protected. What do you mean, Amelia? You don't take showers in front of your little girls? Do you have little girls? Don't block Amelia. She hasn't said anything disrespectful. She's just having a conversation. But have you ever went to the beach with your daughters? Have you been to the beach with your daughters? I don't see anything wrong with her comment, you guys. She's basically saying that she shouldn't dress like that around her daughters, but I'm telling her that's not true. She dressed like she's going to the beach or something. There's nothing wrong with the way she dressed, even around her kids. There's nothing wrong with the way she dressed. We was born naked in this world. Did y'all know that? Absolutely no clothes whatsoever. And had we not eaten off the fruit tree, we would still be naked today. Everybody is not ashamed of their bodies. Now, if you got rolls on you and stretch marks and cottage cheese that you don't want your daughter to see, then you dress the way you want to dress. You dress appropriate. But I guarantee you, I'm 51 now. If I was still sexy like that, I'd be dressing just like that. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because I am a military officer, okay? I'm a retired military officer. So I have to now, I wasn't an officer when I had these clothes on. This is before I became an officer, right? So I dressed like that. But after I became a military officer, yeah, I had to change some things about me, and the way I dressed was one of them. But if I was an entertainer, because Mary J. Blige would wear something really skimpy, right? Mary J. Blige is almost 60, and she would still show some skin. Beyonce is in her 40s. She still shows skin. J Lo is damn near 50 something, if not already 50. She still shows skin. Korra is an entertainer. And you should be able to dress however you want to in the comfort of your own home. My daughter has seen me naked. Matter of fact, I'm 51 and my daughter just saw me naked while we was at the family reunion. She came in the room and got lotion, and I was naked. What am I gonna do? Jump up and put clothes on because my 22-year-old daughter just walked in? No, she has the same thing I have, tits and ass. If we have the same thing, why are you tripping on it? She said, Amora, this is the madness people are saying about her fans. Why can't I have a conversation? I support Cora, but when she's with the girls, sometimes she could wear something a little more appropriate. But see, Amelia, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The clothing that she wears is subjective. You don't like it, but that doesn't mean that anybody else don't like it. I'm a supporter of Cora, and I actually like Cora better when she's dressed like she dresses. When she have clothes all the way up to her neck, I don't like that. I like Cora showing off her shape. She has a very nice shape. She's beautiful. She has beautiful, smooth skin. Show off what you have. There's nothing wrong with it. When white women do that, Amelia, no one says anything. So don't criticize and make it bad for a black woman that want to show off her shape. She works hard to get a shape like that. So it's subjective. Just say you don't like it, but it doesn't mean that everybody don't like it. There are supporters of hers, probably more supporters that actually like the way she dresses versus those that don't. It's subjective. Just say you don't like it. You don't like it. If she goes to the beach, how's she supposed to dress? Like a nun? What's the difference? She dresses what's comfortable to her. She's comfortable in her skin. And she's trying to teach the girls to be comfortable in their skin. Are you not comfortable in your skin, Amelia? Hmm? Are you comfortable in your skin? Amelia, they want to know where you're from. Where are you from? I don't see anything wrong with what Cora wears, especially in the comfort of her own home. She's at home. She's enjoying herself. She says, I'm Muslim and I support. Okay. I'm surprised of that because I stayed in a Muslim country for a while and they dress all the way up to their neck, head too. Exactly. And that is absolutely a fact. She's not going to dress like that forever. Because when you grow up, you do different things. You know, when you grow up, you put a little more clothes on. She takes them to school that way. June said it to her on live. She always has her booty out. Her body is beautiful. But when a little girl see it from their mom, they would think it's okay. Even goes to church. Now, I would not agree with her going to church like that. Now, if she goes to church with her booty out, then that's where it draws the line. I've never seen her go to church like that ever. But now, I would not agree with going to church like that. I do not think that's appropriate. But going, I don't see anything wrong with the way she dresses in her home, cooking online um, in front of her fans that like her. But church, yeah, no, that's a different story. That's a different story. But where are you from, Amelia? Are you from Africa? She said a lot of Africans are like that, not all, but a lot. You will be a student and very well behaved. But when you dress differently, they attack you and forget all about your accomplishments. Mm. Okay, so some people are saying she ain't never been to church like that. She has gone to church like that with no bra on. I support her, but I feel that she does not know the place and time for dressing. I'm an American. Amelia, I haven't worn a bra since 2009. Like, is that a requirement that you're supposed to wear a bra? I haven't worn a bra since 2009. 2009, I don't even own a bra, not one. Not one. So anyway, I still think it's subjective. I think that it's your opinion. You may not like it, but I don't know if you bash her. I don't know, but I don't think she should be bashed because you don't like the way she dressed. And 9 times out of 10, Amelia, people don't like the way someone else is dressed because they can't dress like that. Anti-violence said, I'm afraid I have to disagree. If you are a believer, though we are all sinners, still sinners, you are supposed to be obedient to the word of God. If not, the word of God is not the final authority. The word of God is not the final authority. I'm not sure what you're referring to, anti-violence, but I mean, we all sin, baby. We all fall short. Ain't nobody perfect in this. Ain't nobody perfect in this chat, and ain't nobody perfect in this world. We all do things that we're not supposed to do. So we can't be judging over one thing and we ain't judging on the others. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see anything wrong with the way she dresses. I think that now if she goes in church with her booty out, yeah, I do think there'd be something wrong with that because she might entice other people, but just going out to eat or whatever in the comfort of her own home, I think she should dress how she want to dress. I don't think that she dressed distasteful. It fits her body. I've seen some distasteful stuff before. It fits her body. You're gonna make me go to her page. Let me go to her page because what is Korra wear that you guys don't like? And then I'm gonna have to go. I'm just gonna click on a picture. Let's just click on a picture. I'm gonna try to find the one that has the least amount of clothing on. So, do you think the one with her girl, you think that one is inappropriate? She's at the beach. But here's one. What in the world was she doing here? Let me see. She was pregnant, but I don't know if that was a pregnancy photo. Where did it go? All these at the beach. I know you can't say nothing about that. I just saw one and she was pregnant. Oh. She was at the carnival. I know you can't say nothing about that. That's how they all dress at the carnival. I don't know what she was doing right here, but it's cute, whatever she was doing. And she's in California. Y'all must not know how people dress in California. Now, this one, she just took a picture in the bed, and all she looked like she got like a little sexy. I don't know if that's a bathing suit or not, but there's nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to see one with the least amount of clothes on. I saw one with a this bathing suit shots right there. Those are bathing suit shots. This looked like a bathing suit shot. This looked like a bathing suit she has on. Oh no, she's in Mexico, Playa del Carmen, so she's on vacation. Where is the? I'm trying to see where is not a bathing suit. Okay, would this not be a bathing suit? Oh, that's just too cute. Hold on. I'm trying to find one that would be considered distasteful. Are you talking about something like this? She's in Santa Monica. Are you talking about something like this? Are you talking about this, Amelia, where she says we move? I'm trying to see an inappropriate picture where she's not like on the beach or on vacation, where she's dressed inappropriate. You mean something like this? Is Amelia even still in here? She said, more, isn't it weird? A woman trying to control another woman in America. Yep, that is kind of weird. It is, well, I mean, they could try, but it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? She said, more, please do you have a StreamYard link? KOS, I want to respond to something. I do have a link, but Sonia, I'm about to go to sleep, but I'll let you come up for a minute because I'm really sleepy. I've been sleepy ever since I've been on here, but I'll let you come up for a minute. Here you go. Who is KOS though? She said you passed the pregnancy one. Oh, did I? I saw when she was pregnant and it looked like she was painted. Her body was painted or something. For some reason I don't see it now. Oh, right here. Tagged Korra be the pregnancy move. Funny lady, Queen of Africa. But I don't even think her husband had a problem. Well, me, let me not put it. I don't want them to think I'm showing nudity. Now, I've seen other entertainers do that. Hey, Sonya, what's going on, lady?
Oh, hi, Amara. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank
How,
you so much for this live. I've been on your live since morning, I guess. Um, so I want to respond. I'm not responding to Amelia because Amelia is actually she's projecting, and I believe she's a hater. I think I'm responding to anti-violence. I don't know if that's what her name is. So basically, she was bringing in the Bible into modesty. Um, I want you to understand that modesty is really not about what you wear or how you appear before God. It's really not about how you dress. When you love God, you love God, you love God with your heart, not your physical appearance. And if your physical appearance is what is the criteria for judging who loves God or what's godly, we would not have terrorist attacks with people in hijabs, in the burqa, in jalabias, in
yep,
abaya. They are fully clothed
yep.
and they are
That's
wicked. What God seeks for is what's inside of your heart, not what you wear, not how you look, not the color of your skin. And that's why the Bible says that you are the temple. It's not about how you cover up that temple. It's about you just being available for service. Also, I didn't want to respond to Amelia, but Amelia is a liar. Korra has never worn a bomb shot to church. Stop being a liar, lady. I said something in the chat. I asked, are you horny? Be honest. Because the way you are obsessed with this woman's body is giving, I want to hit that. I can't imagine myself looking at another woman's body in such detail like you have. I'm sorry, not me. I can't. I can admire what a woman wears, but I can't be very detailed, finding out that there's no bra. Especially when she has little breasts. I mean, if you were talking about someone with my type of breast, I mean I'm a 40 double D, right? If you're talking about someone with my large breast and I'll know that okay, breast is big, so you can see there's no bra. Cora really doesn't have any boobs. So for you to be able to identify that there's no bra in there, you literally had to maybe zoom in, take a closer look. Girl, you're horny. Please, please, please find something. Find help. Okay, honey? Please, okay? Please, please, please. And God loves Korah. He has proven it over and over again. He doesn't judge nobody by your standard. He judges people by his standard. And his standard is that your heart is pure, clean, that your hands are clean, that when you come to equity, you come with clean hands, that you have love. The greatest form of Christianity is love and not how you dress.
that's true. That's true. You got a point. Because those that do those terrorist acts, they shall be fully clothed, and would take out a whole bunch of people with them, you know?
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
you are absolutely correct about that. And the people that it's just subjective anyway, but people will try to hit you with a Bible verse, this, that, and the other. Like, come on. You're talking about the way somebody dressed. There's people around here fully dressed and still evil as they want to be.
Exactly. I've seen wicked people who are fully dressed. And
Absolutely.
I've seen people who are scantily dressed that are amazing. Amazing. You have no idea. So I don't
Mhm.
understand. And if you have a problem with how she dresses, why don't you just skip her wall? But to be very honest, please, I want you guys to step away from that judgment that we have to I mean, that what you're preaching is doctrine as opposed to what the Bible really says. The Bible says, come as you are. She's going as she is. and you guys still have a problem with it.
Because if she didn't go, they'll be upset.
Hmm.
Yeah. Mm. You hit it on the nose, sis. You hit it on the nose. You can probably tell that I'm tired and sleepy. Been driving for
Oh
8 hours.
no, it's okay. It's okay.
No, but you did. You hit it on the nose. I don't know, but then I mean, she has her shape. Her clothing is in my opinion, is appropriate for her shape, and for them to say, "Oh, she shouldn't wear that in front of her daughters," like our girls see us coming out the shower. Like, what are they talking about on that one? Do they? Do they?
Amora, as I'm speaking to you, I'm actually never so let me say this. Every time you've heard me speak on my live video, I'm literally only wearing a pants. I'm a nudist. I love to be naked. In my house, I'm naked 247. So right now I'm also naked.
Mhm.
Right? And of course, my daughter gets into the room, she comes in, goes out, she sees me. I'm going to be bothered because a bunch of people, well, probably maybe I'm live one day. She says, Mommy, wear something. And someone say, Oh, her daughter is telling her to wear her clothes. June is a baby. And let me tell you, everything she has said, that someone has echoed it to her. Someone echoed it
Yeah.
to her.
Mhm.
But I'm sure many of you don't realize no child, she's 3, or she was around 3 or yeah, 3 when she said that. So they're not lying. She said, "Oh, your bomb, what is something about why you always having your something bomb hanging out, something like that." And of course, I knew that those were not the talking points of a child.
Mhm.
Someone was feeding the child something, and then the child came to say it. One of the people I suspect to have been feeding that child is Crystal herself, because Crystal
Or
has
Justin
said, or Justin, okay, because Crystal has been saying a lot of nonsense to that child, including about her mom's music. So I wouldn't push it past Crystal.
Oh, wow. She said something
Yes,
about her music.
yes.
I enjoy Cora's music. Oh,
June came home one day and said to her, "Daddy's auntie doesn't like your something about something negative about her music." And at the
what?
time, Cora didn't even know it was Crystal. She thought it was Daddy's girlfriend, but she said Daddy's auntie. So now we know Daddy's auntie is Crystal.
Oh, wow. Why would she do something like that? They really want to turn that baby against her mother, huh? That's crazy to
Mm,
me.
yes.
How would they feel if somebody did that to them and turned them away from their child?
But the truth is that they can't. They might do it now that the child is little, but you can't continue. If you go on Instagram, on TikTok, I can usually go and watch people who survived narcissistic parents. And they always start off like this. They'll tell you how either if their mother is the narcissistic one or their father is the narcissistic one, they will tell you, oh, their father, they loved their father. So the love bombing starts. And then from the love bombing, the father is grooming them and grooming them as a weapon against their mother.
Right.
And then the children get to a point in their lives that they realize that you know what, this is narcissistic, this man is destroying my life. They go back to their mother, they put turn on their ring light and start and become the thorn in their own narcissistic parents flesh. So it can only happen for a while, it won't happen for too long. It won't
Mhm.
happen for too long. But
Wow.
usually they go after the more empathy, the child with a lot of empathy. And amongst the two children, I think it's June with a lot of empathy. She has a very big heart. So
Mm.
the love bombing has started.
I believe that. I absolutely believe that. Wow,
Well,
that's
Amora, let me leave you. You said you wanted to sleep.
oh yeah, because we just got the road not too, last week.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna take a shower, get some
Thank you
sleep.
so much.
I'm gonna come back tonight or this
I
afternoon,
can't wait.
literally.
All right, sis. Bye,
I'll,
guys.
by the time I come back, hopefully we'll know something about the court papers.
Hopefully. And I
Yeah,
hope it goes well. All right. Thank you.
thank you so much, Sonia. I talk to you, okay?
Bye.
Okay. Sonia was on point, you guys. She was on point, on point, on point, on point. Okay. All right, you guys. I love y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Oh, let me thank you so much for the let me thank you for the coffees first because I did see some come through. 1 second. While I do that, I'll go ahead and thank you for the super stickers. Thank you, Trust No One But God. We a 9-month membership. MB, thank you so very much for the super sticker. Miss Ann, thank you so much for the super chat. Miss UJ, Neely, she said Korra gets in greasy for court. She's getting in greasy for court live. What does that mean? She's getting greasy. Oh, she's getting greasy. Oh, she's getting ready. She's getting ready. Okay, I got you, Neely. Thank you, Cheryl. Tell them how America works. Keep going with the truth, Queen. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, they don't understand how it works. Thank you, Mrs. Ann. Yep, she said the mother is just as bad. Yep, Mrs. Ann again. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate that. Miss UJ, Star Grant. Also, oh, yeah, she said also known as a hater. Lynn. I got you. I got Miss Ann. I got Miss Ann. Oh, Miss Ann, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that so very much. Thank you for your support. And Katie Girl, she said, I'm going on vacation in 2 weeks and I'm showing nothing but body, baby. Unapologetically, I don't give a damn who don't like it, okay? Candy said she's taking it all, baby. All of it all. All of it. Hold on, let me do the buy me a coffee. Hold on. Let me read you guys' comments on there. And then I'm gonna get me some rest, y'all, so I could be ready for this evening. Bianca, thank you very much. And I'll be calling you in a few. Caroline, Maine Caroline, thank you so very much. She said, thank you, Amora, for what you did. Is Caroline. Thank you so very much. I'll be replying to you here shortly. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate the coffee. I appreciate it so very much. And Misha, thank you so very much. And Kiva, thank you. Are you in here, Kiva? Mrs. R, I appreciate you. And Cordelia and Annie, I appreciate you guys as well. So I'm about to go take me a shower and lay down because I'm about to close my eyes up here on live with y'all. So let me get some rest and then let me come back and check the dockets and see what's going on with the court case for today. Please hit that thumbs up button and I will see y'all in about 8 hours or so, 8 or so hours. All right, talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.